G'day Star Wars fans. Today we're going to take a look at a few TIE fighters in my collection. These obviously from Hasbro. They range for the time period from I think 2007 to 2011. So the first one we'll have a look at is, we'll go for the small one here. Now I can't remember the exact date when this fella came out. It was part of the Legacy collection. I do have it down as 2008, but I'm not too sure about it. So obviously this is the same sculpt they use from the 2003 TIE Fighter, I think from the Saga line, with the, I'm not too sure what colour it is. Is it white, or a light whitey grey or something like this? So it's I would have to say, out of the Hasbro line that were released around this period, I would say this will be the not as good, the low quality of vehicles at the time, but as you can have a look at it there, really it is pretty cool. I've seen people actually customize these up and to make them look really good, but it wasn't until I think 2009 when they started to improve mainly the cockpit of the TIE fighters. So like normal, these guys here, if you press these two buttons here, the wings will eject like it's crashing. The canopy comes off. It's a clear plastic. I think the original one, it never had a plastic. It was just nothing there at all. And then you have a look in the cockpit. It's pretty standard, nothing too fancy in there at all. But it's still a pretty cool ship. Later on we get to see something a little bit more decent out of the TIE Fighter range. I think the best ones, I reckon, are the TIE Bombers, the TIE Interceptors, which are really good. But yeah, this is probably one of their low grade vehicles Hasbro released at the time. The next one, I do believe, came out of 2008. It was part of the 30th anniversary wave. It was a Toys R Us exclusive. It came with a TIE Fighter pilot as well. As you can see, it uses the same fuselage as the Legacy Collection TIE Fighter, or the 2003 TIE Fighter. Same colour, but this time, as you can see, the wings are a lot bigger, as you can see. So this is a Toys R Us exclusive, 30th anniversary. I can't really remember the price of this thing. I do know a bit later on, I think 2009, you get a better version of this with a totally improved cockpit. The colour of the TIE Fighter is different. It's more of a sea grey, I think the colour looks like. Darker grey, sea grey, which looks absolutely fantastic. But this is not too bad actually. Pretty cool for a TIE Fighter. I love how the wings are a lot bigger. But as you can see, they kind of move around a bit. Same as a normal TIE Fighter, you got these buttons you press and the wings eject as well. But I never got to pick up the 2009 TIE Fighter. I would have loved to. But I've really thought about customizing this at some stage, but I don't think I will. I'll just leave it as is, because you know, it was a pretty good vehicle at its time. So but yeah, I just feel maybe the wings are a little bit too big for it. Like they're too small for that one. Like if they just probably made them a little bit smaller. So but what do you think? Are they a bit too big, or they look perfect? Alright, so the next TIE Fighter we'll look at is the 2011 Vintage Collection. This was part of the Empire Strikes Back, and as you can see, they've totally retooled the TIE Fighter cockpit. They've given it a sea grey. I'm not too sure on the colours, but it's like a bluey grey, as you can see. Nice dark cockpit. Pretty much it's the same sculpt as the 2009 larger TIE Fighter which they released, but totally improved. Look, it looks absolutely fantastic. It came in the old style Kenner boxes. Fantastic. I would love if they improved the wings by making them a tad bigger. Would be perfect. But what makes this different to the other TIE fighters I showed you is the cockpit. So hopefully you can see in there. I'll try and get some light in there. Have a look at the cockpit there. Hopefully that turns out. They've done a fantastic job sculpting the cockpit in here. It looks absolutely fantastic. And if I can, oh, just pull my TIE fighter pilot's head off. It's got an ejection seat, like so. You can look in there. Fantastic, like, oh, the detail they've done to the cockpit is fantastic. They've done a really good job here. And you just push that in like so, and that clips in. And as you can see, they've changed the canopy, like so. Yeah, that's probably about it with the functions on it. So there you go. Now this is a request from someone asked if I'm going to do any TIE Fighter reviews. Sorry, I forgot your name. I didn't jot down your name before I did this video, but this video is for you. Just drop your comment down below. Let me know who you are again, and I'll pin that comment up so everyone knows that you asked to do if I could do a TIE Fighter video. So overall, probably the first batch of TIE Fighters weren't probably up to up to par with the rest of the vehicles being released at the time. But later on, 2009, 2012, they released some really cool versions of the TIE Fighter. So there you go, guys. The only thing that I don't have in my collection, I do have the TIE Bomber, I have the TIE Advance. I do not have a TIE Interceptor. That's probably one of my favourite Imperial vessels or vehicles, and I don't have one in my collection. I was hoping to pick one up when they brought out the vintage collection TIE Interceptor, but for some reason that never made its way to Australia or any stores that I visited. So I'm still after one of those, and I can just imagine now that those type of vehicles are going for a hefty price on eBay now. So I had a look the other day at some of these vehicles that I already own, and they're just going for a huge amount of money at the moment. That's probably due to what Hasbro are releasing at the moment. Not that very good quality vehicles, so everyone wants to buy the the 5 or 10 year old vehicles, and the prices of those have gone up. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Drop a comment down below. Let me know do you have this as part of your collection, and what do you think of these. Remember to hit that like button. Hitting that like button helps my channel out. Share these videos with other Star Wars fans, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Stay tuned for more Star Wars discussion videos, tour reviews, lots more. Thank you for watching, and it's absolutely hot in the shed today. I'm going to solve where the air conditioner is. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you always.